That was good. That was good timing. Twitter just reminded me that today was the anniversary of when Jose Ramirez knocked out Tim Anderson. I faintly remember that, and that's my third baseman. We pick him up for a reason. He's got pugnacity, tenacity, all the acidities that you need, right? So that's why I picked him up. It was Jackie Anderson, according to Nameless. I don't think that's correct. I think that's a fake name. Before we get into sports, I had a miraculous post-work Belotro run. And it was the one, you get to the boss 8, and it's the one that disables one joker per fucking hand. And luckily I had a steel malt joker. I had a ride the bus polychrome. I had a add the motherfucking cards for more malt. And I had the goddamn acrobat polychromed. And of course, on the last hand, they fuck me. They fuck me real good. And they fucking disable my acrobat. Well, guess what? I still pulled through. Got 435. I would have literally had probably like 1.2. I could have took on Big Vessi. Big Vessi if I wanted to. But we got the job done. It's another win in the win column for the Belotro Tour. And I am inching very close to have beating every deck at every gold standard. And after that, I will stamp every fucking joker that I have with a goddamn golden stamp. I swear to fucking God, I'm in this fucking game for good. I will take as many fucking hours, as many fucking sick days, as many fucking vacations, as many fucking leave of absences as it takes for me to accomplish my mission. So I just wanted to start with that. I'm not addicted to Belotro though. I can quit it at any time. Okay? I see that only 2 people hit the like button. Change that now. Change it right now. Sage says a vicious wild right hook. I think it was pretty in control. I don't think it was a wild right hook. I think it was pretty much in control there. Basically, Anderson calls himself Jackie Robinson of fun or something. That's kind of weird. Sage, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that when I get beyond 600 hours, I'm going to be like, where's my next 600 at? There's no way I'm quitting that game. There's no way that game is ever going on the shelf. If you put me on a fucking island, stranded alone, like fucking Tom Hanks and the fucking Castaway, and you give me Belotro to play, I'll be happy. I'd play that game for the rest of my life. I wouldn't even need to fucking, crack coconuts or anything like that. I'd just starve to death if I needed to. As long as I got Belotro in hand, I'll be a very happy man. Football Manager is a much better game. That is complete bullshit. Welcome to the Thundercloud, Angela. But Football Manager is not a much better game. That's actually bullshit. You guys are so full of shit. Do you see what happens when you guys fuck around? Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Now we've only got one wrench. We've only got one fucking wrench now. Because you guys said something that I didn't agree with. So please, start being more affable and start being more agreeable. Because this is a temporary suspension. How does it feel when you post your little whale smiles? Your little whale smiles without a fucking wrench. Nameless, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're number 2. Affable? I said affable. I didn't say affable. I'm not trying to hit on you or Sage. If anything, though, I'd take a run at Sage. She's a big Donaire enthusiast, which kind of makes me an enthusiast for Sage. No homo. No homo. There's nothing gay about what I just said, but no homo. If I was going to take a run at someone, it'd be Sage. Wouldn't be you, Nameless. Especially since you're a Yankees fan. At least I can respect the goddamn Detroit Red Wings. The Donaire Dungeon makes it sound like you've been up to illegal activities, Sage. I may not want to be a part of that. What have you been doing down in the Donaire Dungeon? Have you been, like, luring people in with donaires and then just fucking massacring them? You don't have to answer it on air. We can take it off air if you want. It's a legal dungeon. What dungeon is legal that involves donaire meat? Because I'll sign up for it. I mean, if you mean you're just cooking donaires, that's fine. But if you mean you're fucking luring people in and then cooking them, that's a different deal. So please don't do that. If you're doing that, just stop it now. Otherwise, the authorities are going to find out. Come on over and you'll see. It sounds like a fucking... It sounds like a trap. It sounds like a trap to me. It's a trap defense right there if I've ever seen one. This is what I don't understand. And I'll never understand this about this specific beverage that I'm having right now. I'm going to explain it to you. It's getting wet. My fucking desk is all wet now. Alright. Please tell me how an 8.2% beverage with alcohol content, right, freezes faster than one that is 6%. In terms of the physics that I know, that's impossible. So if anyone's got a good answer for that, please tell me. Is it because one's a tall can, the other's a short can? No. Because I've had the 5.3 beverages with Rickards as well. Where's the... That's what she said. Put it too close to the air hole in the fridge, mate. I don't know. I don't put it in the fridge. I put it in the freezer. They go in the freezer because I like them. I like them cold. There's no donaire glory hole or anything. What is going on here? You guys are a little too fired up tonight. I don't think it's close to the air hole in the freezer because it's on the fucking side ledge. If anything, the 6% is the one closer. Is this because this is a New Brunswick beer? And this other one, what's this shit here? Oh no, I'm not going to talk shit about Propeller. That's a Nova Scotian beer right there. We're not going to talk shit about that one. Hell no. We don't do that here on this program. We love Propeller. They're going to be future sponsors one day, right? God damn it though, they're fucking pissing me off right now. I'm so wet right now on the goddamn fucking... Oh, let me just wipe this up. This is so bad. This is so fucking bad. We probably should get into some sports talk though, shouldn't we? Feels like we're just here blabbing about fucking donaire fucking murder domiciles. Sage, I do want you to stop murdering people though, if that's what you're doing, okay? It's not a good look, especially since we're trying to brand an O.J. Simpson football league. So please, if that's what you've been up to, I'm not going to judge you for it. Just stop doing it. I'm not all wet. My fucking goddamn desk is wet. It's all over my fucking pressed wood. No murder involved actually scares me more. Because it sounds like a torture chamber now. Is this how you make donaire meat? Is your donaire meat made out of fucking humans? Or what the fuck is going on right now? Speaking of OJ, okay, continue the sentence. I'm interested now. Speaking of OJ, our league is banned. Is that what I'm about to hear right now? ESPN and Yahoo flagged us? Two people in here that have not accepted the invite in their baseball inbox. Do it ASAP. I believe they mean Nameless and Corpse Files. Dan was quick to respond to say I accepted. That was almost a defensive swing right there. You're all revved up for the juicery, Dan. Did you see the cute little photo I put up of O.J. Simpson as Nordberg? Cute little picture. Dan did it immediately. Go figure. He fucking has been waiting for us to go back to Yahoo for so long. He never wanted to leave Yahoo. But he didn't have commissioner privileges at that time, and maybe we should have had given him privileges at that time, because technically, Sage, he might have been right. He might have been real right. Someone might even say that you were a little premature with getting into Yahoo. A little too eager. That's just, I'm just saying. That's what some people might look at it like. Dan says, I'm not sure how I feel about leaving ESPN. Dan, did you not hear the news the other night? Our Pete Rose picture was taken from the Pete Rose bowl cut. Now, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, and we'll talk about it. Nameless says he did not get an email, mate. Sage is faking out invitations again. It should be in your inbox on the actual ESPN page. Sage is getting crafty. Sage, here, I'll give you a email to send an invite to in just 1 second. Here, Sage, I'll just send it to Discord, because I don't know if people, when they rewatch this or not, can actually see like our chats or not, so I don't think they can, but just in case they can, I will try to be discreet about it and respectful. So I will send you the last email. Where the hell's fucking El Pufferino? There you go, Sage. That's for you to do right now. That's your homework if you want to keep that fucking steady wrench. Alright, let me come back to you guys. See what the hell you guys are saying. It's a DM. Katrina figured it out. I didn't. I don't know if I figured it out. I think I got an email. I think Sage just directly emailed me, so I didn't have to think, which was extremely nice. All right, we gotta go over some football news today. All right, so let's start as soon as we get the NBA out of the way. So NBA is gonna be out of the way. Seb has been invited. Has Mother accepted? Has Mother accepted? I know the Athletics are 50 and 65 right now. The Athletics just put up 16 runs tonight. Alright, I'll get after Mom. She got be a bit of a piece of shit sometimes when it comes to joining fantasy. I'll take care of her. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Thank you, Nameless, for joining the Juicery. Maybe we should just call it the Juicery so it lays low a little bit. Big Ben is ready to fucking punt on fucking third downs. That's what he's ready to do. That's what he's always been ready. Please make sure you bring that name back. That is one of the best names ever. What is the new name? I'm not on there right now. I'm not used to going to Yahoo, guys. I know Dan still uses fucking Yahoo for transaction trends, though. Please announce the name. Please announce the name immediately. Sage says it's a great name, holy shit. I think it's more of a holy shit. I don't think I'm allowed to say that on the internet, but fumble safety, that's not a good name. Please go back to third down punts, or punt on third down, or whatever it was. I liked that. The NBA had a surprisingly busy day with 3 moves that I need to announce. And by 3 moves, I mean 2 moves. And let me see if there's even 2 moves. No. Yeah, it's just 2 moves. So, Georges Niang has been traded to the Utah Jazz for R.J. Lewis Jr. I believe 2 second-round picks were involved. No one cares about second-round picks So why decipher where the fuck they're coming and going? It looks like the Boston Celtics have signed former Raptor, based out of Canada, Chris Boucher, to a 1-year, $3.3 million contract. It's been a while since I've seen that name. He's not very good. They've got him playing at power forward now. We used to have him playing at center. So that's your NBA news for today. Everyone like that? It's covered real quick. I wouldn't know a good name if it hit me in the head. Okay. Sage, with all due respect, shut the fuck up. Corpse Files. Your invite hasn't been accepted. So please navigate to ESPN, check your inbox, and join the fucking league. With all due respect, pick up the fucking slack right now, okay? That's your fucking first and final warning. You want to get terminated from the league? Then keep up the fucking fuckery. Alright, so let's turn to the NFL. Some of this will be speculation, some of this will be real shit. So let's start with speculation. So apparently Spencer Rattler has been playing way better than Tyler Show in training camp. Tyler Show was the second round pick this year in the NFL draft. If Spencer Rattler is doing better than you, there's a problem. It's called you're not that good. And you play for the fucking Saints. We're probably fucking $80 million in debt after this year. Nate Hobbs of the Green Bay Packers had surgery today. He'll be out for the remainder of training camp. The hope and expectation is he'll be ready for week 1. It was a precautionary procedure. I believe it was a partial meniscus tear, so it was completely precautionary. I don't see anything. That's what she said. We're going to keep moving along and seeing what else we have. Good little signing for the St. Louis Rams. They signed Kyron Williams, Kyron, who cares, to a 3-year deal worth up to $33 million. To me, $23 million is guaranteed. That is a very good value signing, in my opinion, given what some of the other contracts have been, or what some of the other running backs have been given lately. Just keep glancing around here. Darren Waller, and this is as per Drew Rosenhaus is saying that he's going to be ready for week 1. That could just be his agent drumming up value. Who the fuck knows? Do I necessarily trust Drew Rosenhaus? No. He's just there to make money. But Darren Waller will be an interesting guy to see. I think he's a good back-end value for a tight end. I certainly will not be drafting him unless it's in the second or last round of the draft. So you guys always say I'm trying to rip you off and shit. If you guys want to steal Darren Waller from me, just notice on draft night how I'll neglect a tight end. I won't take one till the last round. And if you see that, you can pluck Darren Waller from me, and I won't even give a shit. Next thing here that we've got to go over, as I reported yesterday, there was a rumor that Jordan Addison would be suspended for 3 games for violating the league's substance abuse policy, and that means he was driving drunk, DUI. So he's going to miss 3 games this year. So hopefully that's what sinks the Titans. Not the Titans, the Vikings. Speaking of the Titans, though, we've got Quandre Diggs re-signing with the Tennessee Titans. He started all 8 games, I guess, last year before a Lisfranc injury ended his season early. He's 32, a former 3-time Pro Bowler. Looks like he's kind of garbage probably now. He's 32 years old. Micah Parsons' camp says that Jerry Jones and company have not reached out in terms of talking shop for a new contract. The Chargers re-signed Keenan Allen. Technically speaking, it's not a re-signing. They brought Keenan Allen back on a 1-year deal worth $8.52 million. The guy can't separate. He's going to be probably pretty good in the slot, that sort of thing. I mean, he had 70 receptions last year, so he's going to be a little check down guy. But I don't think he's going to be a great fantasy player, if I'm being honest with you. Before I read the comments, I will break the news of the Packers signed Corey Ballantyne, who I always got mixed up with Carrington Valentine, to a contract, and they released Gregory Jr. Ballantyne was released by the Colts after the Colts guaranteed him $1 million. Ballantyne usually played pretty good for us, so I'm kind of confused that the Colts got rid of him. He's a good little depth guy. He's definitely going to pressure for, like 5, 6, 7 on our depth chart. We've got not the greatest depth at corner, but he's definitely going to be a part of it. I'm kind of surprised the Colts released him, to be honest, but Sage would have more insight into the Colts than I would. Sage is a big Colts liker. Let me see the comments here. When you go to your fantasy team, open up fantasy chat in baseball. Who did who, Sage? Do you mean the guy I was reporting, Quandre Diggs? Okay, you must mean that because you said he was solid before he got hurt, even at the age of 32. Interesting for that type of position. Diggs and Ward are cousins, so that's probably why. They did mention something about Ward in the article, so it probably makes sense. Keep your quarterback happy, etc., etc. That kind of makes sense there for sure. It looks like Ben has joined OJ's Juicery. I see it in an email right now because I'm a co-commissioner. Guess who hasn't joined the Juicery yet? Corpse Files, if you can't figure it out, there's no Age of Empires tonight. We will withhold Age of Empires. So please figure it out quickly and swiftly and promptly. Otherwise, we're going to withhold that Age of Empires from you. Let's go to the world of baseball. And Nameless, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to put a picture of Aaron Boone or Kieran Boone smiling. I just thought I wanted to lift the Yankee spirits up a little bit, and by posting that, it might make you smile. Because, do you know what isn't making you smile right now? Devin Williams is not making you smile right now. In fact, I think Devin Williams might have pissed on your rug. Ike, he peed on your rug, man. He's peed on your rug 26 times. He's let 26 earned runs this year, which is more than the previous 2 years combined. Let me just take a look. We're not trying to troll the Yankees, who have just lost 5 straight, who are 1 game away from being out of the playoffs. We're not trying to troll. We're trying to educate. Oh. Whoa. 4 years. Yeah, but one of those years was an injury year, right? Like 3 years playing. Okay. So he's... Okay. Well, it seems the situation with Devin Williams is more serious than I expected. I thought it was... I didn't think it was this bad. I didn't know that he pissed on your rug that bad. The entire Yankees pen is not making me smile, minus Weaver. But what about the new guys that you guys got? Yeah, I think we did the same thing except opposite. We knew 3 years was the answer, but we didn't know whether to include or exclude. I didn't announce the big NFL news Smelling salts are now banned. What are they using smelling salts for? 24 earned run and 42.1 innings pitched. What does that equate to in terms of ERA? That's going to be extremely high. A 5.10 ERA. I mean, that could be worse. It could be worse. It's still not good. You definitely like to keep it a little lower than that. Smelling salts get you wired? What are smelling salts? I'm sorry, I'm not so familiar with the process of smelling salts. Higher than IFK and Jake Bowers is what Nameless has to say. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up smelling salts now. Let me just Google smelling salts. I saw George Kittle had a problem with it, but I don't give a fuck about George Kittle. So George Kittle tells the Times of India that he considered retirement because of smelling salts getting banned. Okay. It was apparently a joke. What do smelling salts do for football players? Smelling salts trigger a sharp inhalation reflex, bringing in more air and oxygen. This may result in improved alertness. It is also used when a person or an athlete passes out due to decreased blood flow to the brain, especially in a situation where a boxer gets hit on the head and faints out. That's as per Medicine Net. I mean, if you're gonna get rid of the smelling tank, it's fine. But they should also get rid of the oxygen huffing on the sideline then. You know how they go on like they'll return a fucking interception for 100 yards and then they put the oxygen in their fucking mouth? They probably could mask the signs of concussion, to be honest with you. And you're right, the Times of India sounds like fake news. They actually reported it correctly, Nameless. No, I could see how it could mask the signs of a concussion. It makes you more alert or something after taking a heavy thing. I mean, unless you're going to let steroids in the game, let's ban everything. Let's fucking ban good nutrition while we're at it. Except for Donaire, of course. But yeah, let's fucking do that, you know what I mean? Thank you, Sage, for that profound breaking news. We appreciate you breaking that news. As per Sage, he was the first one to break that news in the entire world. So, that's good investigative journalism right there. Corpse has joined. Welcome to OJ's Juicery. We appreciate your service, and we appreciate kicking the shit out of you later in the fucking year. Now, we're going to talk a little baseball, and I'm trying real hard not to upset Zal. I do not want to upset Zal because his cantankerous team has lost, and I repeat, has lost 5 games in a row. They have fallen to a 60-54 record. They are up against the Texas Rangers, who are 60-55. They've got one more game to play against each other, and if the Yankees lose, they will fall into, guess what? Not the wild card race. Well, they'll be in the race. They won't be a wild card seeding for at least that day. So, The Yankees, I believe, are only a half game up on Texas. Tomorrow's game is interesting. If they lose 6 in a row, 6 straight since the trade deadline, that is certainly not going to look good. We know Texas bought some players at the deadline. I don't think Texas is really a great team, but they've obviously got some pieces in play. It's kind of crazy to say right now, but I'm more worried about Boston right now than I am the Yankees, if I'm being honest with you. Boston won their 7th straight today. I don't know how sustainable it is, but it's just very interesting. Just how everything's kind of been flipped around. It's been very interesting. So Boston is 3 games back of the Jays after their 7th straight. They've won 9 of their last 10. The Yankees, like I said, lost 5 in a row. 4 of their last, they're 4 for the last 10. The Jays are also 4 for their last 10. So really, the only one gaining on us is Boston, because the Yankees are 6.5 games back in the division. Now, we still got a lot of time left. That could quickly change. You could see within a week the Yankees could be in first place potentially. Well, not really, but potentially it could technically happen, but technically not, because they usually take Thursdays off or Mondays off or whatever. So technically it'd have to be a little bit more than a week. But let's go over the Jays right now. There was something I wanted to say about the Yankees. Yes, back to the Yankees. The interesting thing about the Yankees right now is they are DHing Aaron Judge for the remainder of the year. So the injury, it does seem to be probably more serious than they're letting on, I would say. And in DHing him, they've got a choice to make. That choice is, okay, we bench Giancarlo Stanton, or we put Giancarlo Stanton in the outfield. And after one game, it's only one game, they're choosing to bench Giancarlo Stanton. I'm not necessarily sure that's the right move to do. I'd probably be trying to... Their defense sucks anyway. He's still practicing in the outfield. The guy played fucking right field for fucking years. He started out in the fucking National League when there was no DH. It's true. I mean, he should be able to play right field for the fucking Yankees, shouldn't he? Is this another Kieran Boone experiment that's kind of going awry? He should be able to play right field. It's not like he's covering Coors Field or a National League ballpark where it really could fucking hurt you. The guy knows how to play the fucking outfield a little bit. But are they concerned that he's going to get injured? I don't fucking know. It's very interesting, because I wouldn't want to take 2 bats out of the lineup. I know Stanton doesn't hit like he used to do. His average is down. But he is a threat to hit a fucking bomb at any point in the game. He still has that power. I'd still want that power in the lineup. Now, apparently, according to Nameless, they got him in the lineup tonight. He probably hit the ball very hard on the ground, and it was a double play, and it was very unfortuitous for the Yankees fans. But yeah, I don't know. They're gonna have to get him in the lineup somehow. Put him at fucking first base. He's 6'7". Why can't he play fucking first base? Fucking move, what's his name? Fucking Rice somewhere. Or fucking Goldschmidt can fucking... I don't know. Goldschmidt can play the fucking field probably better than Stanton. I don't know. Alright. We gotta cover the Jays, so we are really hoping for a sweep. We need a sweep, because we are going to be playing a very good team in the next series, the LA Dodgers. So, we've won the series against the Rockies, that's great. But it's closing time. We need to get back to 20 games over 500. We were 67-48 with the best record in the American League. And today wasn't quite as good offensively. We only had 14 hits. I'd love it if we could just play in cores all season long. You know what's funny? I'm going to take a look at Nameless's comment. Hard to win. Volpe bounces every other ball lately. Volpe came up as a top prospect. You know, good speed, good defense, etc. Good average, whatever. And he's just not playing very good. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to stand to that first, honestly. I mean, I was just throwing it out there as a, you know, he's a big guy. Yeah, Gold Glover winner. We'll investigate that. Maybe we'll have an unsolved mysteries segment to this broadcast where we take a big look into things, because I know you know that I've got things to say about Derek Jeter and him being a 5-time Gold Glover, despite having the worst DRS ever. For those of you who don't know, DRS stands for defensive runs saved. Derek Jeter is in the negatives, and he has 5 Gold Gloves. Tonight, on Unsolved Mysteries, we discover that Derek Jeter is a sack of excrement. There you go. First segment. Boom. Nailed. Out of the park like fucking Barry Bonds. We're not talking about Bigfoot, Sage. This isn't a Bigfoot program, man. Why are you coming in and pissing on my fucking rug? Please, man. At least have the courtesy to wash it with Lysol. DRS stands for Doneer Resellers Saved. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. I like it. I like the Tourette's guy too. If I could send a link to you guys, I would send it. Sage, feel free to send that link. I think everyone would like to know who fucking Tourette's guy is. I like Nameless's better as well. Alright. Everyone shut the fuck up. To quote Colonel Sanders in The Waterboy, y'all shut up now. We're about to go through the box score. And as predicted, I did say that Jose Berrios would have a bit of a rough game. Now, it wasn't terrible. 4 runs scored against him in 5 1/3 innings. 3 of them were earned. He had 5 strikeouts. That's fine. He allowed 7 hits and a walk. Certainly not going to be good for the whip, but it is Coors Field. So he is now at a 3.89 ERA. Yuriel Rodriguez had kind of a rough outing. Probably, I think he should have stayed away from throwing his slider so much. And of course, throwing those breaking pitches is not fucking easy. So don't do it. Just throw your fucking fastball and see what happens. Anyways, he let 2 hits in an inning and 2/3. He did get bailed out by, I think it was Nathan Lukes, threw him out at second to Bo Bichette. It was kind of nice. He also had a walk, but that ERA is still a sterling sharp ERA of 2.45. And then you got Lewis Varland coming in, had a clean inning, 2 strikeouts in just the 1 inning. So he rebounded after a terrible game. This Nance guy, kind of weird. All he throws is breaking pitches. He had a scoreless 9th. I'm not sure what to make of him, but it's kind of interesting given that all he throws is breaking shit. And with the thin air, those balls don't break. They just don't break. So, good for Nance. Offensively, we'll just run through the box score as soon as I've had a chance to look at the comments here. Sage has posted the link of the brilliance that is the Tourette's guy. And I agree. Absolute brilliance there. He is a fucking champion. And while you guys are watching that, after the stream you'll watch it, let's take a quick little look here. Nathan Lukes continues to like Coors Field. He's boosted his OPS, I don't know, by 30 or 40 points. since he's been there. He had his 10th home run of the year in the third inning off of Molina. He also had, another hit. So he was 2 for 4 today, 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a walk. That OPS now at 775. Now, granted, he's doing most of this damage off of righties and lefties, which is fine. Love platoon players. Bo Bichette tonight was 2 for 5 with a run scored, no RBIs. Vladimir Guerrero upping that average to 292. Should mention, though, that Bo Bichette's at 300, and he's still leading the league in hits. Need to keep Bo Bichette. So we need to get a contract with him. But we're not going to do it during the season. That's not going to happen. We're going to have to pay the piper in the off season. But Vladimir Guerrero was terrific today. He had basically a double, a home run, and also, I think just a single. Well, it wouldn't have been a triple. So he had a big day, up in that OPS to 866. Addison Barger had a home run, and that's all he had. OPS still staying the same. He's starting to cool off a bit, for being honest with you. I know he hit a home run today, but OPS at 817. It wasn't that long ago he's at like an 860 OPS. Captain Kirk, 2 for 4 today. Hitting 305 with a 772 OPS. Dalton Varsho was a goddamn horse today. He had, I believe it was 2 home runs. I'm pretty sure it was 2 home runs. Yep. One in the 4th and then one in the 6th, both off Molina, who doesn't look like a great pitcher. And, he's taking advantage of Coors Field too. But he hit one of his home runs 467 feet. Now, of course, the ball travels a lot farther in Coors Field, but 467 feet is impressive. It was an absolute shot to the upper deck. Apart from that, Ernie Clement was 0 for 5. Joey Loperfido was 1 for 2. He got hit in the knee by some motherfucker who throws 98, so he had to depart the game. Miles Straw came in for him, went 0 for 1. I don't think that Loperfido has a big injury. I think it's just probably pain. Hit him in a bad spot. I think they'll probably give him a day off tomorrow, would be my guess. And Ty France went 0 for 4 today. So that's our stats there. I do know if you look up Baseball Reference, I forget if it's 80 or 100. I want to say it's like 100. But if Barry Bonds in his 2001 season hit in Coors Field, I think he would have hit 100 home runs based on advanced stats. Straight up. So that's pretty fucking crazy. I just want to throw that out there. Because, Barry Bonds is the fucking shit. Love Barry Bonds. Let's take a look at the more prestigious league once I have a chance to read what the fuck you guys are saying. No one's been watching it, Sage. No one gives a shit about Tourette's guy. No one gives a fucking shit. I give a shit, but they don't. These people wouldn't know good humor if it slapped them across the fucking face. It looks like Graham's great team has decided to add Jackson Holiday and also Andy Pages, as well as Wyatt Langford, dropping Isaac Paredes. So it looks like he wants to get up for the Rodenizer matchups. Nameless says, I'm playing Bellotro. All you had to do is say Bellotro, bitch, and we would have understood what you were saying there. We've all been in that world where it's like, we just don't want to leave this Bellotro world. It's just too comfy in here. Wyatt Langford was dropped. Wow, we've got some interesting shit. Holy fuck, you guys made a lot of moves today. So, Brendan Donovan was dropped. Spencer Schwellenbach was dropped. Why was Spencer Schwellenbach dropped? I know Brendan Donovan, his OPS has been plummeting a bit, but he was like a 780 OPS for a second baseman not that long ago. So I'm guessing he's still somewhere in the 700s, so probably a good addition there. So Spencer Schwellenbach has been shut down for the year. Vlad the Impaler's dropped Luis Gil, starting pitchers from the Yankees. All I need to know is he's a Yankee, and that probably tells me why he got dropped. But she added Brendan Donovan, and let's look at Brendan Donovan versus Wyatt Langford. Brendan Donovan, second baseman, 755 OPS. I was actually thinking of adding him, so that's kind of an annoying move by her. Now she's dropping an outfielder who's pretty good, 741 OPS, but that's not very good for an outfielder, so I think that's the right move. What else do we have here? Charlie Morton was added by Tommy Callahan's Auto Parts. He's an old fuck, man. He's 42 years old. What the fuck are you thinking right now, man? What the fuck are you thinking? Shame on you, Sage. Shame on you. I believe I'm getting a Belotro update. Oh no, I accidentally closed Steam. Well, Sage says he wants to see what he does with the Tigers. It's an experiment this week. Hey, I'm all about taking flyers. I mean, that's how you learn. I see a hand has been posted to me in private. Alright, what about the other moves here? Graham added Wyatt Langford. I guess he likes his young upside. He added Andy Pages. I guess Graham's sick of being in the fucking basement. And Jackson Holiday. So speaking of which, it's just funny that it happens in the week where I'm playing Graham, but you know what? I like the challenge. You know, bring your best, hit me with your best shot and see what happens, because when I hit with my best shot, I'm going to win the week. I'm up 10-4 against Graham's great team. The Dark Sliders are continuing to back up the talk since they made that little post there. They're up 11-3 against Vlad the Impalers. Alejandro's astounding team up 7-6. Might want to consider making some moves. And Annette's awesome team is up 8-7. Probably because Nick Kurtz is on fire. So, there you go. Perfect breakdown in this rendition of sports. Nameless, how long are you going to be? Take as much time as you need in your Belotro run. I just need an ETA. He does not know. Well, I'm going to take a piss. This is a perfect time to take a piss. Perfect. You're on Ante 8. Please give me a play-by-play of what happens, and I will announce it to the world of fucking YouTube. Did you lose yet? The cerulean bell, you'll be alright. Yeah, you're going to be alright with the cerulean bell. I guarantee a win for nameless. Now, what level is this? What level? Purple steak. So that's getting up there a little bit, isn't it? I don't have them all memorized. All I think about is gold. Is gold steaks. Now, yeah, that sounds about right. That does sound about right. Ice cream or blue joker? Oh, so you're struggling for chips right now. This is terrible. Now, guys, I want to do Age of Empires 3. I want to do a water map. Now, if you guys don't want to, that's fine. We can do Age of Empires 2. But I want to find... let me just type in best water maps. So you got the Caribbean, Ceylon, Archipelago. Well, if you do... Huh. Some of these seem trickier than others. Alejandro, are you still with us? You can put it on the board. Yes. Just not for the Yankees tonight, but yes, for Zhao. For Zhao. We got to go easy on him. He told me tonight that the Red Sox are scaring him so much that both him and I might be on suicide watch here shortly. So. I'm trying to find out some shit. I guess some of the water maps are... If it's just a hybrid map is what we need to go to. We can't just do a water map. Otherwise, it's just upgrade your boat and you win. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I just got threatened. Don't make me steal $500 of bullshit from your place. Okay. You're trying to steal my Xbox or my PlayStation 5? Potentially my computer as well? Is that what I'm hearing from you? Is that what I'm hearing from you right now? Guys, I want to do Age of Empires 3. Can we do Age of Empires 3 tonight? God damn it, I missed the E for the fucking tag. We're going to do Age of Empires 3. So I'm going to load it up. I'll invite y'all. This is an executive decision right here. Oh, Phasmophobia is doing some development. Well, they need to. The game wasn't that great. Definitely the music in the third's better than the second, is all I have to say. The second, the music's all the same. So, the password will be Aaron Boone is the best. That's what the password's going to be. Password is Aaron Boone is the best. All lowercase. We create it now. Aaron, also known as Karen Boone. What type of map do you guys want? Look at my screen and tell me which map you guys want. We'll start from the bottom. We've done Yukon. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at all. The Sonora is a bitch of a map. Just let me know when you see one that looks kind of cool. Do you guys see one that intrigues you yet? Sage, you're included. There is not a ghost lake. There is a Great Lake. Sage says, in honor of Coors Field, let's go to Colorado. It's one of my favorite maps. Alright. How many computers are we taking here? One extreme, or what? Do I want more? We're going to take the United States of America. And the Portuguese. No, we're going to put the Russians on the same team. Now, what difficulty should they be on? Extreme is probably too hard. Hardest or hard? I think we already handled hard, didn't we?
Where is my mother?
Let's go hardest. We've got 2 Chinese. We're going with 2 Chinese.
You sit on the computer all day, play. You know nothing of hard life.
That's my bad. That's my bad. I thought the C meant Chinese. Corpsto, set your team for team 1. Sage picked Colorado because you guys didn't want to pick, you guys didn't want to seriously pick a map. I asked what map he wanted to do, and then Sage chimed in late. He said, and I quote, "In honor of Coors Field, let's go to Colorado." Are you going to select your team? You gotta select your team though. You actually have to select your team. Yeah, you can be on team 4. See how you do. I mean, we could try a water one next. It's just, I don't know. It seems like it's simplistic a bit. We'll probably die pretty quick here anyway. Whoever's got the Rogers internet's lagging.
Houthakker. Ik doe het. Ja.
This is a good omen.
Timmerman.
Commando. Handelaar.
Commando. Timmerman.
Ja. Handelaar.
Commando? Juist. Ja,
Commando.
klaar. Commando? Oké. Ja? Ja.
Did you just steal my achievement, you fucking asshole?
Klaar.
The fuck, man?
Jager.
Klaar. Commando. Jager. Ja. Klaar. Jager.
You fucking son of a bitch.
Commando? Juist.
Hallo? Oké.
Ja. Houthakker.
It's beautiful trees from Colorado. Looks just like the one in center field.
Klaar.
Commando. Jager.
I think it's my top 3 perk. You get Oracle, PNC, and Course Field. Those are my 3.